Good morning, guys. Oh, got some turkey on my lip. Oh, we have a lot to update you guys on, and I have not meant to be kind of not around on YouTube lately, but we have had COVID, and so that's where we've been. We've been here at home, isolating, not much is going on, feeling sick. So I debated, it's not like I wanted it to be a secret. I feel like, well, everybody, like my close friends and family and everybody knows or knew. But I also wasn't planning on just coming on here and being like, we have COVID. But I did want to let you guys know now that we're towards the end of it, like how it went for us, what happened, our symptoms, all that kind of stuff, and like where we are now. And just give you like a little update on what's gonna be going on with the channel in the next like few weeks, because we've had to like pause everything basically. So right now the kids are home doing virtual school because we have to isolate, and I'm trying to find something for the kids to eat for lunch. They have different schedules, which makes it kind of difficult. Jackson is towards the end of his lunch and recess, and it's only 11 o'clock. And so he has like a really early lunch, so I'm feeding him at the end of his lunch and recess, and then Jane's lunch and recess starts at 11. So I feed her like right at the beginning of hers. So at least they kind of eat around the same time. And then I just feed Piper whenever, but anyways, I just wanted to open up this vlog, let you guys know that's what this video is going to be about. I will sit down and give you guys details and stuff and kind of just show you what we're doing today. But yeah, that's where we've been. Okay, while I have like a 2-second break, the virtual learning, I've already made a video about this, is way too crazy for me. It's just, I can't get anything done that I need to get done because Jane and Jackson's schedules are all intertwined, so I'm always either helping one or helping the other or entertaining Piper, so it just takes a lot of my time. So right now they both happen to be in class, but I know Jane's gonna need me any second to do oobleck, which is like a slime thing, which is, her teacher was like, you don't have to do it, but if I skip it, Jane's gonna be sad. So we're gonna do it. And it's probably gonna be a mess, but anyways, so yes, I'm actually out of my isolation day. I'm on day 11 of having coronavirus, and I thought about making this video like when I was in the midst of it, but honestly, I was just very tired, and all I could think about was like getting through all this. So really quickly, obviously my symptoms and my journey with coronavirus is going to be way different than other people's. I'm not saying this is how it goes for everybody. I'm not saying because it was mild for me, it's going to be mild for anybody else. I'm not like dumbing down anybody else's experience or anything like that. I just wanted to share mine because I know, at least for me, I wanted to know what other people's experiences were. I wanted to know, like, at what day did you lose your sense of smell, and at what day did you feel better, and at what day did you get a positive test, things like that. Even though in the back of my mind, I knew that everybody's was different, it was a little comforting to kind of know like what other people were going through and maybe what I could expect. So that's why I'm here. I'm the only one that actually got a positive test. Chris never went and got tested, and we never got the kids tested. And they've actually shown no symptoms. So Chris has been fine the whole time, and the kids have been fine the whole time. So we're assuming that maybe they all had it and just, or have it, and are just asymptomatic, especially Chris. I will say Jane did have a headache one day, and so did Piper had a headache one day. And by headache, I mean they said their head hurt, and I waited to give them medicine, and then like 10 minutes later they were fine. So without medicine, 10 minutes later, nothing. So I'm not really sure what that was about. Sorry, I'm looking out the window because there's a huge turtle. Maybe I'll show you guys. I don't know if you can see it because it's really far away. At first I was like, is that a turtle? Okay, this is our golf course. Do you see that little black speck? Oh, now it's gonna get all blurry. Hold on, let me see. Oh. Can't see it because it's too far, but I might try to go help it in a second. And my battery is dying, so I might have to come back. And this hair. So anyways, long story short, I have no idea where I got COVID from. There's a few places. I did go to Jane's dance competition. That's like one of the last things I talked about like on Instagram was her dance competition. That was on a Saturday, and on Monday I started feeling sick. So I'm not sure if there was like that quick of a turnaround for COVID or not. I think there is. That's another thing. I've done so much research on like what is a symptom, what is not, what's the like incubation period, what's not, like, and there's just too many broad information that it's like you never know. Like if you are feeling sick, go get tested basically. So I did that. We also went on our tubing trip, was like a week before that, so it could have been that, but again, I don't know if maybe everybody got sick and I'm the only one that showed symptoms. I don't know. And Jane and I were the only ones that went to the dance competition. Chris and the kids stayed home. So long story short, I don't know where I got it from, but I did start feeling sick on a Monday afternoon, and feeling sick as in like I could kind of feel like maybe a cold was coming on, or just feeling nothing specific was wrong, but I just felt icky. Then, sorry, now I'm looking because there's like birds flying around where this turtle is and I don't want them to pick them up. Can birds pick up a turtle? I might have to take a break and go out there. Then Tuesday I had the worst headache. It was like a sinus headache. So like all right here behind my eyes hurt really bad, and it was just felt like maybe I was having like a sinus infection. But I've had a sinus infection before and it felt like that. I took ibuprofen, it went away, I was good for the rest of the day. So I was like, oh, you know, that was weird, had a weird headache. Maybe it was just because we did a lot that weekend at the dance competition, and I was fully functioning the rest of the day. Wednesday is when I had like post-nasal drip and my throat hurt and my ears hurt really bad. That's when I thought I must have like some sort of sinus thing going on, because I did research and I found multiple articles that said sinus issues are not COVID. Postnasal drip is not COVID. COVID's more like a dry cough. You don't have that mucusy thing. So I was like, it can't be coronavirus, but I'm gonna go to the doctor anyways because my ears were hurting so bad and I didn't know if it was like a sinus thing. You probably need antibiotics. So I went to like a little urgent care place. I didn't even go get tested for coronavirus. I went to like actually get checked out, and they were like, your ears, I can see fluid in your ears. Oh, and I had a swollen lymph node. And whenever I get a swollen lymph node, that means I'm getting like a cold or something. And again, I read that you can have swollen lymph nodes with COVID, but not necessarily these ones back here, like behind your ears or behind your neck. It's more like around your chest, lymph nodes around your chest area. So I was like, well, I have a weird lymph node here, and this specific one always flares up when I get a cold. So I told that to the doctor. She's like, yeah, lymph node. Oh, and the allergies have been really bad. We've had like terrible pollen the last few days. So I was like, I don't know if it's allergies or what, but she's like, the swollen lymph node is probably not allergies, it's probably something viral. So it's either a cold or coronavirus. So we're gonna test you for coronavirus. I was like, all right, that's fine. So that was on Wednesday, and it was a PCR test. So I wasn't gonna get the results back for like a few days. So I immediately took the kids out of school because I was like, if I do have it, I don't want the kids to be going to school and everything. Notified the teacher, notified everybody, and we stayed like quarantined or isolated until I got my results. Well, knowing me, I cannot wait to, like, I am so anxious when things like that happen. So I went the next day on Thursday and got a rapid test done because I was like, I can't wait for this results to come back. And the rapid test came back positive. And Tuesday afternoon, I started losing my sense of smell and taste, and that's when I was like, oh no, this is not good. But I was still kind of like congested right here, so I thought maybe that was it, because I could still taste and smell, just not as good. And everything I read said coronavirus, you like lose it, like you're losing it. You lose it and it's over. So I was like, well, I can still taste and smell, it's just not 100%, and it's probably because I'm congested. So that's what I told the lady when I went, or the doctor when I went on Wednesday. By Thursday, my sense of smell and taste was all the way gone. So it just like gradually went away. So the nurse there, before she even swabbed me, she's like, yeah, sense of smell and taste, that's really, oh, and I wasn't congested anymore. I had no sinus issues anymore on Thursday. So I was like, the fact that I'm not stuffed up and I can't taste or smell is a pretty good sign that I probably have COVID. So I was kind of waiting for that positive, like I kind of knew it was going to be positive, and it was. I immediately started crying. I was scared. I didn't know what to expect, and it was terrifying, to be honest. I like sat there for a while in my car, called a few people, cried, called a few more people, cried. It was very, like I kept just saying, I'm scared. I told everybody, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. There's another big factor with that, but I'm actually gonna go outside right now and see what's going on with this turtle. So I'll bring you guys with me, and then we'll talk about the rest of this in a second. You gotta stay here, buddy, okay? Sit. Good, stay. Stay. I'll let you out in a minute, okay? Guys, Bagheera is a freak about birds, which is good. Hi, Maisie. Hi, Maisie. You're okay. The neighbor's dog. I'm going to check on this turtle. He's probably gonna go in his shell when he sees me. But anyways, if I let Bagheera out here, he's really good after his training to like listen to us, unless he sees a bird. And if he sees a bird, he's gonna chase it. He doesn't even care where he's going, and he's a really fast runner, so I know he would probably come over here and try to chase this turtle. All right, I'm gonna flip you guys around. The ground is soaking wet. I don't know if you can see on my feet. Piper trying to come out here. She's gonna let Bagheera out, I can guarantee. Hey, little guy. I don't really know what to do because I'm afraid. Oh, okay, I need to go get the dog because now he's messing with the neighbor. Oh, no, here he comes. No, Bagheera, Bagheera, Bagheera. Okay, be nice. Bagheera. Jackson. Okay, guys, be careful. He's scared. See, he went in his shell because he's scared. Okay, Piper.
And we're not trying to hit me. We're not trying to take you away. We're just trying to get you back in the
I know. How are we going to get him back?
How are you going to get him back? You just walk over. I thought he was dead, Mom.
Yeah, he's alive. Oop, there's ants all around him, though. Jackson.
His arm is really
What is it, Bagheera?
good. Mommy, his arm is really good. What that turtle is.
Didn't you learn about turtles in your science class?
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Tomorrow?
Yeah,
Jackson, you just got out of science, didn't you?
Yeah.
Look at his outfit. He's wearing a collared shirt and basketball shorts.
Yeah.
No, don't pick him up. All right, Bagheera, here.
That's the second time I touched a turtle. I touched Miss Walker's yellow belly spider.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's your science teacher?
Bye, Turkey. Hopefully you will get back to your regular home.
Bagheera, here. Bagheera.
Bye. Bye.
Ew, what did you just eat? You want to give him a name?
Oh, hold out.
Let's see if Bagheera will listen to me all the way back to the house. Probably, I'm going to guess a no. But we're going to try. Bagheera, here. Oh, he had to go potty. Good boy. What?
The turtle's head was sticking out and then went back in and it made the funny sound. It was like...
Oh, he growled at you. Oh, that's not good. All right, come on.
And his name is...
Come on, Bagheera.
Donut. His
Bagheera,
name is
here.
Donut.
His name's Donut.
Yeah, we named him.
Bagheera, here. Good. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Oh, he's straying off. Good. Yes, yes. Good boy. Good boy. You get a treat. Let's go get a treat. Let's get a treat. Bagheera got to sniff a turtle. Sit. Yes, good boy. I do want to say that while I talk about like the rest of the days of having COVID, I honestly was so scared. That's like the number one thing, is just being absolutely terrified every single night, thinking like, what is tomorrow gonna bring? Because I've heard a lot of people say like the COVID coaster, you know, it could be good one day, terrible another day. Also, people have different symptoms every day, and that's kind of what I experienced. Tuesday, I had that horrible headache. Wednesday, I had sore throat. Thursday, I lost my sense of taste and smell, but otherwise I felt great. And then the next few days, I had really bad lung pain. So it was like a different thing every day. And so that was really scary as well. And then also just all the scary stories that I've heard about, and you know, this is a deadly virus. So that was scary. The most scary thing though was that I had been around a lot of people in the last few days, and you can be contagious before you even show symptoms. So not only was I with a whole bunch of people at the dance competition on Saturday, I was also with all of my family on my side on Sunday to celebrate my brother's birthday. I don't know if you guys saw that on Instagram, but my youngest brother turned 24, and that was his actual birthday on Sunday. So it was great that we got back from the dance competition and we all got together. So it was me and my family, and then it was my brother and sister-in-law who's pregnant, and then my niece and my nephew, and then my mom and my dad, and then my brother whose birthday it was. We were all together for about 2 hours in the house. So that really had me worried, because the very next day was when I started feeling sick. I kept telling him, like, I'm so sorry. I tell him sorry, like, every single day. I would not have gone over there if I felt even an inkling of being sick at all. Like, even a little bit off, I would not have gone over there. Absolutely not. So I think they understand. I know they understand that, and we've had a lot of conversations with that. So obviously I have felt terrible guilt about that. So that brings me to my next point. I'm not going to give everybody else's details, but my brother, my sister-in-law, and my mom have all tested positive for COVID as well. My dad took a test. It was negative, but we're not out of the woods from this at all. Chris and the kids never got tested. My other brother never got tested, and we never tested my niece and my nephew. So, yeah, that was really hard. So like the first few days, knowing that I had it and just being terrified if they were going to get it, if their symptoms were going to be bad, like all of that. So not only am I sick, I'm having to do virtual school with the kids, and I'm also having severe anxiety about giving it to other people. So part of me still believes that, you know, it's been a year of this. We've been doing this for an entire year, this whole quarantine and, you know, dealing with this pandemic for an entire year. And I'm happy with the things that I've allowed my family to do. We've gone on a few trips, mainly to like, to an Airbnb or to a family home, like our mountain home. with a select amount of people. We haven't done like a huge amount of traveling, and we've missed a lot of things. But we've also done some things because we can't put our whole life on hold for this either. And we've been very safe. We've worn a mask everywhere we've gone. We've washed our hands a ton. The dance competition that we went to was even like very strict about who goes where and when. And so things are still different. Things are still, even though we're living our lives, things are still totally different. And I feel terrible that I've given the coronavirus to some of my family members, but we all agreed to be together on my brother's birthday. I didn't force anybody to hang out with me, and I don't regret spending that time with them on his birthday. I don't. Do I wish I would have maybe known that I didn't feel good and maybe not gone? Yeah. But it is what it is. I think the worst part about this virus is that we are trying to live our lives still, but you can be contagious before you even show any symptoms. So a lot of people can be walking around without knowing, like I was, and spread it. And even when you're wearing masks. So that's been a hard part, like a tricky thing in my head. Like, how do I feel now? What do I do in the future? So I don't know. I didn't want to ramble on. I just wanted to let you guys know my experience. For the most part, I had mild symptoms. I did lose my taste and smell. I was extremely tired every single day. I never really laid in bed or anything. I did get up and go about my day as best I could, especially with the kids doing virtual learning, cleaning the house still, and trying to do my daily routine. And we were lucky because we had a lot of really good days where it was really nice and warm outside. So we went outside and got some fresh air. It's a whole thing. Like, it's not just getting sick. It's a whole encompassing thing around it. There's a lot of other moving parts. There's a lot of other things to worry about. I'm worried now that they're going to get behind in school. I'm worried that I've given it to other people. I'm worried how other people are going to react. I'm worried about who they gave it to. I'm worried about when do my kids go back to like dance, baseball's about to start, things like that. What are we going to do in the future to be more safe? I don't know. It's been not, my symptoms have been mild, but everything else has been, honestly, I just want to use the word terrible. It's been terrible. So that's where I've been. I've hardly been able to really show my face or do anything on Instagram. I didn't want to make any videos. There was nothing I really wanted to even talk about. I've just been down and upset, and it's a little bit embarrassing that I even like caught the coronavirus, because you can be like, oh, you weren't being safe enough, or oh, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't have done that. But I'm sharing it because of how I felt while I had it. I felt alone. I felt like I wanted to know other people's journey with it. And yeah, so I'm not trying to make light of the situation or anything like that. I got really lucky that I had mild-ish symptoms. I'm still feeling some symptoms. I don't have my smell and my taste all the way back. It's about 50% back. And if I start doing too much, my lungs will hurt. So I don't get short of breath, but my lungs feel like I'm breathing in really cold air. They just hurt. And then if I sit down and relax for a little bit, it goes away. So I'm not sure how long that will last. I don't know if that symptom is gonna last for a while. I actually know someone who had coronavirus a few weeks ago. They don't even live near me, so I didn't get it from them, but they're still dealing with just being extra tired, more tired than usual. So I know that there can be some lingering symptoms. And right now we're just really praying, and you can hear the kids on the monitor, really praying and worrying about the other family members that I have that got it from me, and making sure that they get through these next few days of their isolation and how they're feeling and everything. So I think that's it. If I think of anything else during this video, I'll let you guys know any more details. But I honestly didn't know if I was gonna make this video, but here I am. And I just wanted to let you guys know where I was, let you guys know how things have been, and yeah, that's where we are. That's what we're doing. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to the kids' school stuff. I'm washing sheets today. and that's pretty much it for today, I think. So I'll take you guys along. So one of the good things about having to be isolated or quarantined is bringing it back to when we were isolated and quarantined in like March, April, and May. We have nowhere to be. We have nowhere to be, and so the kids are out here getting some fresh air. They are on their tablets and their phones, and Bagheera's hanging out here. But it's so nice today. The last few days it's been kind of cold, but today it is like 70 degrees, which is nice. And normally we have either Jane or I have to be at dance every single day except for Saturday and Sunday, and so we're like going places, but instead the kids are done around like 1:30 at school, or like probably like 1:45 or 2, they're done, and then we have the rest of the day to hang out as a family. So the kids are taking a little tablet break, even though they're on their tablets pretty much all day at school. They kind of do like a little brain break to do that, and then we'll like go on a walk or a bike ride or something like that, obviously staying away from others. But that's been nice to just like take a breather and have like some relaxing evenings instead of like running around everywhere. We do love dance, and we do love running around to dance and being with our friends there. Bagheera's getting into stuff, but it is something to just like not have anything planned. So that's the one good thing, the one silver lining of all this. So anyways, that's what we're doing. We are going to be cooking chicken thighs for dinner. I'll tell you, it is a wild thing when you cannot taste or smell anything. Like I said before, I've actually had my taste go away before, but not all the way. When I had like a sinus infection, I was so stuffed up I couldn't really taste that well. But this, taste went all the way away. I could only have like the texture in my mouth, and it was very strange. So I'm glad that my taste is back a little bit, because there was just nothing I wanted to eat, and so then I was feeling really weak from not eating. So that was one of the main things that I was having trouble with, is finding something that I wanted to eat but nothing tasted like anything.
Mommy, I need to go potty.
Okay, go potty. So I would only eat like a few bites of something and be like, this is not even like satisfying me, so I wouldn't eat anything else. So that was something. But we're having chicken thighs tonight with some yellow rice and some sort of veggie, maybe green beans. Bagheera is eating all of these animal crackers. Do you guys not see Bagheera eating all the animal crackers?
That's Piper's. Jane, I need to charge mine.
And you're on something?
No.
So you want to get your mom? So you can get on your mom so you can go pee?
No. You pee. Onomatopoeia is like oi, ow. No.
Bam.
Bam.
Oh, so it's not when you gotta go pee?
You know like that. I can't explain it. Can you explain that?
Oh.
It's when you say,
I told you
say
to
a
fill up
sound.
my water.
When you make a sound into a
You're gonna
word,
ask me nice.
like bang,
Please.
or meow, or pop.
Or ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Nay.
Is I guess.
They said ouch in the song, I think.
They totally did.
All right, so this is not the chicken thighs, clearly. So, we're gonna do the chicken thighs, and then I was just like, oh, Marley. Do you ever do that where you have a plan for food and then you just don't want that? So we're gonna eat it on a different day. It won't go to waste, but we ordered DoorDash instead. Our favorite Mexican restaurant does not deliver, so during like quarantine and everything, we've,
Alexa, cancel.
like in the past, we haven't eaten inside, but we would go pick it up, but obviously we can't pick it up, so we got it from a different Mexican place, and it was okay. Wasn't our normal place. But
by Run the Jewels.
clearly
featuring
these
DJ
people don't want me to vlog.
Pregnance on Amazon Music. Amazon Music is streaming on another device.
All right,
Would you like to
I'll
stream
check
from
in with
here
you guys in a
instead?
little bit. I just wanted you to know that we did not eat the chicken thighs. if you guys even care. Well guys, that is it for our night. The kids took baths and went to bed. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to update y'all on what we've been doing. Like I said, it wasn't like a secret or anything. We just were kind of in it for like a whole week, and then finally feeling better and energy to actually film and get everything else done around the house that needed to be done. Now the kids can't go back to school till March 22nd because they had to be in isolation with me for my whole 10 days, and then after my 10 days they had to start a whole 14-day like incubation isolation period to make sure that they didn't all of a sudden pop up symptoms 14 days after my 10 days, I guess, which I guess makes sense, but it's frustrating because we feel fine, we feel better, and no one else got any symptoms, but I know they could be asymptomatic and all that. So it's gonna be a rough 2 more weeks of having them at home, but it's for the best and it's for keeping everyone else safe and everything. So that's where we are. That's what we've been doing. Thank you guys so much for all the support always. And I'll update you guys if anything else happens or if anything else is going on. Check out my Instagram. I'll be updating a little bit on there as well if you don't follow me over there. And I'm just thanking God that I'm feeling better and no one else got sick in our actual immediate family. So that's it. Hope you guys are having a good week and a good day, and I'll see you guys in our next video.